this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Good. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd...
He lets one fly deep. He makes a grab. Slippery slide. Found his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. So Northwestern's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
They're going to...
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
And the Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
Stay outside.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
Gotta be careful, because whoever poured grease in that trash bag, it spilled out the trash bag.
Whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. 2nd and goal for the offense. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it up. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders.
It's raining.
Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And the quarterback is snowed under. Northwestern will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, it's a foot race. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And man, David, you couldn't ask for any better starting field position than this.
This is...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The mantra is always spinning, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And
the girls always getting stuff out the truck. I got that can't put that game on to go out. Don't tell me come on. I'm not even on nothing. I was just sleeping. Why not? The girls always get shit out the car. Never put these switches on, boy.
they're up 21 to nothing. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Hey, quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Out the trash can. You know that trash can always putting a hole in the bag. When it's filled up like that.
Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
You just need a
Well,
mop.
after having 3 sacks in their last game, this offense knew they had to ID where this guy was going to line up every play. They had to have an answer for him.
You need to go buy. You need to go buy a blue moppy. You have a mop stick. You just need a moppy.
Give me the pineapples, Monday. Let me put a little juice up in his fucking cup bowl with a pineapple. And let him chew on this.
Don't give it to him right now.
He is so strong. He's so fast. He just knows how to get home to the quarterback. He's got a sixth sense.
The play action fake. Feeling some heat.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football team, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the silver bullets, guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. And right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call?
You know what's
keep the defense off balance because they are good.
That's a perfect example of
It's going to take long. It depends on when you're going to start cooking.
whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
You got to think about that too.
Roll that offense back up there.
It's 3:37.
On the ground, it's Judkins. And I think they'll give him 2 on that with second and 8 coming up.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there.
I can, but you know how to get to the terminal? I can't get out the car and park the car where your shit gonna be towed. Oh, so you better let him know I can't get out the car because it's a drop off. Not I could.
After picking up a couple at second and 8. Back to pass, it's Howard. Throws for the end zone.
All right.
And good coverage there to knock it away.
That shit don't make no sense like that nigga. Bro, you can get more stuff than that.
They got more water.
He wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. Oh, he doesn't grab it. And the catch is right into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Bang it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16.
That girl's 17 years old.
It'll be a draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up the first down.
Effective draw plays in the running game really
Malik.
begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You've got to really make the defense think it's pass. So keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second.
Pick it up.
And hold it off. And by that
What you
point,
throw?
the defensive ends have rushed.
So you ain't throw that blue towel on the floor?
And there's less bodies for the running backs to
Just walk in here with it in your hand.
finally moving forward.
And he will get home.
Like, why do you ISIS live for some reason?
He just terrorizes quarterbacks. His 30th
Hello, bro.
sack.
I just watch you do this
A lot of guys
on the
get
floor.
sacks early in their careers and then coordinators figure it out and then start
You
double
just sit
teaming
there
and
and laugh about
sliding and
anything,
pushing, and then
man.
the numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play. Because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very...
You know you got a box of eggs right there.
Sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now the throw. He fires a bullet to the right. Only toast of coverage, got it deep downfield.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He throws that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Pittsburgh has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. They're trailing by 18 to Clemson. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes fine.
I know these coordinators that are going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Throws to the wide.
That's why, she not understanding. She can't be late. Or that plan is not waiting for you.
It's really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Makes a move.
That's why I don't know why y'all let that girl go to the store with y'all if she knows she wasn't ready.
Touchdown, Ohio State. How about that special teams play?
Evidently she
That
don't.
return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Kickoff team takes the field after the punt return for the touchdown. Let's see what they've got in coverage now. He'll start to return inside the spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their range, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask on. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Not go check on no touchdown.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
He's going straight to his own.
What a snag by the defense. Bringing it back. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the kick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Ball in the air, intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Shakes off the defender. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picks up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, that takes the longest.
They got
She do
more
not
sacks
understand
than
it.
a grocery store.
No.
Goodness gracious. Time
Nobody
and
tell
time
her-
again,
they
getting
tell her
to the
she better be there at a
quarterback,
certain
getting on
time.
the ground. This defense is having their way.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. It's complete to the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pulled the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance.
Time to take a shot. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He works that one in nicely. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that pass intercepted. Looking for more room. At the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he loses the ball deep in his own
Man, this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around, they're beating their blocks, and the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now that sets them up in great field position.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Home, dog.
Dropping back, Ncaa25. Snags it. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I don't know why you took
And with the way he's throwing right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. Wayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
Here, and the ball pops out. They got him for a safety, and there's a fine line between being aggressive and reckless, and he just ran right across it when he ran back into his own end zone. Makes the catch at the 30. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now the throw. Steps away. And DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 35, he's loose. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Just never had a chance to shoot loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Northwestern offense returns to the field.
Because she's not understanding. This is going to take a process before she gets playing. She got to go check herself in first.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't...
She's not understanding, but you got to be gone, bro.
At the 14-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just get. And the ball squirts out, deep in their own end. And that's going to be a safety. Prevented the touchdown by falling on it. And they'll give up the deuce. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
By the time I get it,
And sometimes you get confused and you get lost around the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This guy is just wearing them out. Another first down, already has a couple of touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense.
A shot for the end zone. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
You didn't know that it was off. Let me see.
The Wildcats have it back to Northwestern offense headed out. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
First half, in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
You need to go around the corner and tell him to come finish your shit.
I ain't gonna tell you nothing because that's the shit
Oh, hell no,
And
son.
it'd be easy to say these two offenses are
Oh,
glad we
hell
hit
no,
halftime
dog.
based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right?
She could have went to Miami and got her fucking hair done.
And just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the
You don't
guys
think Hita
at
would have got her
Ryan
hair
Field.
done while she was down there? Yeah, bro. Boy, people be fucking guilty, boy. And Tatiana don't understand that she took advantage of you. Because if you paid her $100, her ass supposed to be back over here this morning to finish your hair. That girl fucking clean over
Will
her.
line up to kick off and start the
Knowing the
second
girl
half.
got leader there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do...
I will go to Cottrell and say, Cottrell, you need to up half of some of that money back.
That's all up. That's all up.
Well,
it's
not done.
Her hair been done for a whole month and something.
So hold up. So she went a whole month with a half due head.
No. It wasn't a half. The wig was on her head. But she didn't sew the whole wig on her head.
I don't know. Now, how long has it been like that? A month?
For like a month and a half.
So the thing has been sold on her hair for a whole month?
No. They must have just lifted up like that. Because
So-
she did do her hair. Her hair was pretty.
Okay, but listen, I'm confused right now because she paid $100 a month ago? Or recently?
No, a month ago.
Oh, that's a done deal.
But no, the thing is, she was supposed to sew the whole wig on her head. She didn't sew the whole wig on her head. But when I asked her, she said she did.
Oh, well, yeah. She wear a bonnet every day, all day. She don't let her hair breathe.
Make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. It's the time to go out and do it.
You don't always have to run the section plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes
And then
you
she
just
ain't gonna
run
wanna go
the
nowhere.
Sometimes you just run powerfully, you get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Off the play fake on first down.
You shouldn't have got no soul.
He finds his
Because I
man.
showed you what I told you. If you want to go
He's
after
run out of bounds.
you're
What a
going to
big
get out.
play on that one, and it'll be a
You're
first
going to
down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on second down.
Nisha know how to do it. We know people that know how to do that shit.
He's looking to
She
throw.
want to do that because
Coming after it.
that's Chinese daughter.
And they got him for the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Northwestern will have to punt it
And
away.
then you come over here and ask them the bar shit. You got some sugar, you got some salt, you got this, you got that. Like, God damn.
Looking for just a little bit of daylight. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller has got.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry up.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Ballard. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A 3rd and long coming up here. Motion from the offense. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Setting up the screen. Got enough space. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the pummeling has started. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas State has the lead right now. San Marcos has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 8 over
Don't
Southern
forget
Miss.
before tomorrow, them pots cannot sit on that porch.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Yeah, he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close and seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I'll tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely.
Touchdown, Ohio State! And the stomping has commenced. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They say they got the entire city help never go get away to loot them. They can't find that bitch at all. Pictures of them, Justin. Well, I think we have about an hour or so. If you need to see this, you have to come